Hey guys, Omni here. Ever since Disney officially acquired Fox, there's been a big question that has been lingering since then. What is Disney, what is Marvel going to do with Deadpool and Deadpool 3? We already know that the Fantastic Four and the X-Men are coming to the MCU, but Deadpool saw most of its success at Fox due to its rated R rating, sense of humor, violence, and the fun that it pokes at the superhero genre itself. And how would that mesh in the family-friendly tentpole that Disney has created for itself and that image that they try to project in all of their properties? And there's been a lot of different ideas that have passed about over the time since the acquisition came about. There's been talks of not including it in the MCU, but having it exist outside of it, continuing doing its thing, staying rated R, and just not being under the Disney brand or the MCU brand. There's been talks of bringing it into the MCU, but also dropping the rating to PG-13, and whether or not that would mesh well with the types of stories, the characters, and the creative vision that the team behind Deadpool have for the character. But today, in an interview with Kevin Feige and Collider, we finally have the official word on what they are going to do with the character of Deadpool and Deadpool 3. And goes to say, they're doing the impossible. They're doing both. It is going to be in the MCU, and it is going to keep its rated R rating. So from Kevin Feige himself, it will be rated R, and we are working on a script right now, and Ryan's overseeing a script right now. It will not be filming this year. Ryan is very busy, a very successful actor. We've got a number of things we've already announced that we now have to make, and it's exciting for it to have begun. Again, a very different type of character in the MCU, and Ryan is a force of nature, which is just awesome to see him bring that character to life. So, guys, Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool is officially a member of the MCU family, and he will not be bending the knee to their family-friendly order. How is that going to blend in? How are they going to incorporate that in with everything that is brought together in this universe? And what does that mean for other movies in the MCU going forward? Because a lot of big push has been with the announcement of Blade. Does this now open the door for Blade to also be rated R? Because that's the character too that ride very well in that same setting, that same vein, and with the nature of the character and the genre and the storylines therein within Blade's story, it kind of calls for that sort of thing. Though there are ways you could do a PG-13, but would it feel right? Would it feel natural? I want to know how this is going to affect the way they view the possibilities of some of these more gritty, these more hard and down to earth kind of heroes, you know, whether it be Deadpool, whether it be Blade, whether it be the Punisher, Daredevil possibly returning, who knows? Like, that's one of the things too. They weren't sure how those characters would mesh in with the world that they've created. So I'm curious to see, with them officially confirming that Deadpool 3 will still be rated R, and we'll be moving forward with Ryan Reynolds, what standard is that going to set, and how will that change the shape of the MCU, and how will Deadpool play with this humongous playground that he's got now? It's nothing but excitement. This is nothing but good news. I'm really happy to finally at least know that we're going to have some variety in the MCU to this extent, that they're willing to cater to the more adult audiences. And I hope that goes the same for Disney. I hope that goes the same for everything else that they're working on. And I think that comes together in line with this project they announced at Disney Investor Day, their Disney Plus Star, or the adult section that will be coming to Disney Plus down the road. It's really interesting what's going to be happening with that. So guys, what are your thoughts on the news? Does this make you excited? Are you happy that this weight has been lifted? Do you not care at all? Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below, and we'll carry on the conversation there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everybody.